What's up everybody, we're back with another video and today I am in my car. We've actually got a pretty surprising video for you guys. We're going to go ahead and do a rescue. So I'm not really going to waste much time because it's quite hot in the car and I just want to get moving. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up some fish and I will show you what they are. Catch you in a bit. Alright, so here it is. This is the secret fish that we went to go get. A massive, massive koi. Here's my hand next to it. It's absolutely massive. I'm going to go ahead and measure it. Let me just quickly acclimate and get it straight into the pool pond because it's pretty much as wide as this basin, so I'll just measure the width of the basin. So I'm going to go ahead and drip acclimate them. I also got two more fish which I'll show you after I've acclimated them as well because they're very jumpy, so I don't want them to just jump out where they are at the moment. So with that, let's go ahead and be back in a sec. What's up everybody, we are back. Sorry that everything has been a rush, but we've gone ahead and added the fish into the aquarium. It's been a couple of hours now and they've been kind of chilling out there. I just didn't realize how big this fish was. So when I saw the ad online, they said that the fish was 14 inches. However, that was like pretty much eyeballing it. And they pretty much didn't expect it to be 20 inches. So let me go ahead and show you what we're working with, alright? So this is a giant koi, and I don't know how well you can see it, but there are two large brown fish in the back. One is behind the koi, one is just next to it going around there. Those are two green tench which also came with the fish. They're about a foot long and they're actually pretty cute. They swim together, they swim with the koi, but look at how big this koi is in this pool. This is a 5 foot by 5 foot pool pond. And you can like compare him to the arowana. Now you know how big the arowana is and all the pakus are. You know, this guy is pushing 2 foot. Easy. And these guys, I put them in this container. This is about 14 inches across and they pretty much had like maybe an inch or two of space. So these guys are easily a foot, the tenches. But yeah, that is super duper day. Absolutely long day. I mean, it was like only 20 minutes away, but what with work and the heat and actually trying to get this, oh my gosh, trying to get that fish in that pond, that was painful. The other two weren't so bad, so it wasn't a total nightmare, but now you can kind of see how big they are. We don't really want to keep them in there for too long, so we're trying to work something out. We might have to build a pond, but we don't really want to keep them in there for too long, so if the koi was about 14 inches, it would have easily been able to go into the 200 gallon that we'd be getting because it'd be 2 feet across, 7 feet wide. He'd have a lot more swimming space. But he's about 20 inches and, you know, he's only going to get 4 inches of turning space, which is just not enough. I mean, fair enough, if the fish is already in the tank and it's spent a decent amount of time in there, then I wouldn't mind leaving it in for a bit longer. But because we're going to be putting a fresh fish into a fresh aquarium, it just doesn't make sense for the fish to only be in there for like a month and then, well, it's out of space. So we're gonna go ahead and try and figure out what to do with him. For now, he actually has a decent amount of space. If I got rid of all the other fish in there, him by himself or her by herself would be completely fine. We need to think of a name for this fish as well as the two tenches. But a cool thing about the tench is that it's a fish that's native to the UK. So these are my first two native fish. I've always wanted to go fishing just down the local place, fish a fish out and add it to my aquariums, but hey ho, we haven't been able to do that. I need to get a fishing license anyways if I wanted to do that, so we'll see. But the great thing about these three fish is that they are temperature or thermogeneralists, which pretty much means that they can withstand a fluctuation of temperatures, whether that be from 4 degrees Celsius all the way up to 27, 28 degrees Celsius, which means that they'll be completely fine in a 25-degree tank, which pretty much the pond is. It might have gone down when I added in some water just to cool it down, so these guys should be absolutely fine in here. You shouldn't see any issues. So you can actually keep them in a tropical environment all year round, but hey ho. And just before we end the video, I forgot to ask, but I remember the gentleman who I took this fish from. The koi is 10 years old, but I did not ask about the tench. I'm assuming that these guys are, you know, 4 or 5 years old, and they are very big. So you can see that the paku next to them are pretty much about like 5-6 inches, arowana is probably about 8-9 inches. So you know, none of the fish in here are small, but that koi just dwarfs them, and he's an absolutely stunning koi. So the gentleman I got this from was pretty much tearing down his entire pond, and the water was so murky when I got the fish because all the debris that was sitting on the bottom had kind of mixed in with whatever remaining water there was. You could not see the tench at all, and that's actually quite common of UK waters for them to be quite muddy, which is why they are a darker shade. And even the koi you would have quite a hard time seeing. But I did not expect such a chunky fish. I'm so stoked that we got one. This is the first rescue. I'm getting super excited, as you can tell. But that is kind of what my future vision was, to kind of have a fish rescue set up, kind of like Ohio Fish Rescue, SC Fish Keeping. Pretty much most people who have big ass tanks have fish rescues, and that's kind of what I wanted to do here. Was not with these tanks. These are pretty much going to be like grow out tanks once all these fish have kind of cleared out of here. The 200 gallon comes in. That's also going to be another grow out tank. But the plan is to get some bigger fish tanks / ponds and pretty much start up private aquarium fish rescue center, where we can either go ahead and take people's fish from them and give them a home for life, or we can hold them for however long people want, if they want to go ahead and upgrade, or if they've got someone they know that can come and pick it up, anything like that. That's pretty much the future goal. But you know, it's early days at the moment. When I say early days, it's barely been 3 months, not even a quarter of a year that we've started up this channel. So we've got a hell of a lot of time. You know, this is like 4 or 5 years in the future we're thinking about. So hopefully by then this channel will grow. You guys will still be here, maybe a bit older, maybe a bit wiser, maybe thinking I shouldn't listen to this guy so much, he's a bit of a dolt. I probably won't change, because I'm pretty much the same as I was when I was like 14, which is why I'm doing all of this stuff. But I'm having a lot of fun. Damn, I will keep you guys updated on these fish. Obviously it's only the first day, so we'll do like another update in a week, seeing how they are, making sure they're okay. Yeah, you know, it's beautiful fish, really beautiful fish. The guy who I got this from had so much love for his fish. Honestly, they've come from a great home, so I really hope that I can give them a great home. Nah, man, I got too mushy. Anyways, on that note, we're gonna end it there. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Oh shoot, man, it's hot and I'm pooped. So, catch you guys in the next one. Stay safe and peace out.